Good afternoon. I did a couple Instacarts and came home. I pulled over for a second after the second one that I did because usually if there's nothing available, I'll just try to find, a residential area to just stop off and see if something pops up. Kind of check in with myself. Check my emails and whatever notifications. So nothing really popped up. It wasn't long after I stopped, I started getting a headache, like right in this area of my brain, and it was weird. I've just been stressing myself out a lot lately. But this week, Imani started doing town halls, and I just tapped in with one of the town halls she was doing on her live, and someone who frequents her town halls, Lars, I think is her name, but her username is Papa Larzi on Instagram. And she's very in tune, and I love the way that she speaks. But they were doing like a sound bowl meditation when I tapped in, and it was just what was necessary. And it was like, as I was sitting there, it gave me a moment to kind of check in with myself more than I have recently. I haven't really given myself the opportunity to as of late because I've been very much caught up in the stress of life and just trying to move on with things. And oh my goodness, now my sunscreen's in my eyeballs. Oh yeah, trying to move on with things after multiple tragedies, and at the same time trying to figure out how to gain that's the one thing, sunscreen, like the sunscreen life, once you can see your eyeballs. But I haven't really given myself the opportunity to check in and find a sense of grounding. I've just been allowing myself to perpetually become fearful of what's next and what I'm gonna do next. And I do have faith. I know that things are gonna work out because they always do. Things always work out for me, and that's just my, life story at this point. Is the highs are really high and the lows are pretty low, but that live inspired me, so I'm gonna head out and I'm gonna go to a park that I discovered not too long ago, and I'm gonna go for a walk and maybe work out, and I'll probably take you guys with me. This battery's gonna die already, so I'm gonna change the battery out and head off. Hopefully do a bit of exercise because I've been lacking. Alright, I'm here. I'm at the park, and I realized when I got in the car that I completely forgot the yoga mat that was by the door, which is really annoying, but it is what it is. So yeah, I'll work with what I have, and we're gonna try to get this workout.
You're fighting tonight. And all this got me saying, ooh, baby. Turn it on, baby. Ooh,
This rounds like 4 more times. And then maybe like sit down, stretch, figure out my food game plan, and call it a day. I'm tired. Alright, I'm back. Okay. Oh, my head hurts. I think I've been here for like an hour. Maybe a little less than that, I don't remember, but I'm tired. Okay, I ate these like little potato crisp things, like the little straw. I shouldn't have eaten those. Wow, I feel disgusting. And I feel like I can feel my heartbeat pulsating through my brain. The street got popping all of a sudden. Can I help you, sir? People are weird, she says as she talks into the camera. Yeah, I'm tired. It's now 2:22, and as I was walking down the hill, this big ass, what I'm assuming is a hawk, I'm thinking it's a hawk because it looked like one to me, but this big ass fucking bird, it wasn't no pigeon, okay, big ass bird, big ass wingspan, just hovering like eye level with me, coming in my direction, and I stood back like, this is your area, this is your nature, go for it, go do what you gotta do, I'm not gonna be in your way. I was slightly startled though. I just googled it because every time I have these run-ins with any sort of nature, I always want to find the spiritual meaning behind it, because it's just so coincidentally that, what is going on? Sorry, there's like a spectrum technician that's parked in front of me, and there's this girl who parked to the left. I wonder if they know each other. I wonder what's happening. They're meeting up at the park? Scandalous. Anyway, so they're having lunch together. Cute. Oh my goodness, so cute. It says, when a hawk swoops into your life, be ready for a whole new level of awareness developing in your mind and spirit. Hawk bears observation skills and broad perspective on his wings. You cannot ask for a better companion if you've been working on your overall insights. Hawk is often a messenger from angels, devas, and the divine. They're so cute. She got lunch. Oh, and she looks so adorable. She got like a picnic blanket thing. I hope they're married and it's not an affair. I'd be really sad if it's an affair. If it's an affair, I mean, they're faring very well, considering. Oh, cuties. Okay, anyway. He signals the time in your life when you need to focus on what's ahead and prepare for your leadership role. Your global vision is a potent helpmate in this. Just as the hawk, you're ready to fly higher than ever before. It is not unusual for hawk to inspire a time when you begin working heavily with new divination methods. Who is this? Sorry, I never get comments on my YouTube, so it's always interesting whenever I get one. Effectively, you're learning to trust your inner guidance and higher self. Do not simply brush off gut instincts as being happenstance. When Hawk is around, these moments become far more frequent. Direct your attention to the messages you're getting and let Hawk hone your focus. In nature, Hawk is a bird of prey. This means that you're learning a lot about timing your actions. Hawk medicine begins with observation and ends with swift, decisive, and successful movement. Do not be surprised if you find your psychic abilities, especially clairvoyance, growing. One of Hawk's greatest attributes is their vision, but in a spiritual setting, this applies to not just physical sight, but supernatural seeing too. In ancient times, Hawk was associated with the soul. The Egyptians, for example, depicted the human spirit as a hawk that flew out of the body and oh my god, there's like the fuck? My big toe has like this piercing fucking pain. What? Y'all, what is going on with me? In ancient times, Hawk was associated with the soul. The Egyptians, for example, depicted the human spirit as a hawk that flew out of the body and reincarnated as a hawk. Notably, Horus, the sky god, also held Hawk sacred. Similarly, the Greeks associated Hawk with Jupiter, the chief among all gods. As a spirit animal, Hawk teaches awareness. The universe is trying to send you a message. It makes sense that it is vital for you to interpret the spiritual message correctly and internalize the associated lesson, right? Absolutely. But when this bird of prey presents as your spirit animal, you are now on notice that even the most ordinary of circumstances could have deeper meanings. Hawks have the sharpest eyesight of all the raptors. This signifies that it's time for you to pause and pay attention to everything. In particular, Hawk challenges you to get a higher perspective on something that's been holding you back. Until, oh, German Shepherd, baby. Oh, it's a puppy. It's a German Shepherd puppy. The paws are so thick. Hawk challenges you to get the bigger picture on something that's been holding you back. Until you get the picture, you could remain stagnant. Also, Hawks hunt in groups. When Hawk shows, perhaps it's time to ask yourself about the company you keep in both your personal and professional life. What people do you currently consider part of your true soul group? In times of trouble, who would come to your aid and who would fly away in fear, leaving you suspended in midair with no ally at your flank? Hawk medicine can be a bit of a bitter pill to swallow, as it not only asks us to consider who our real friends are, but if we are a real friend to others. Hawks often mate for life. With this and their group hunting practices, Hawks perfectly exemplify the all for one and one for all pledge. Do you have the courage to stand up for your friends and family during times of duress? Have the others in your group misplaced their trust in you, or will you fly to their defense should the occasion arise? Hawk people have a very positive outlook on life. We see the best of what's to come and are anxious to share those words of hope with others. The only problem with their intense perspective is that it may make people a little antsy. There are some truths humans willfully hide from themselves. Hawk wants to drag those truths out into the light of day. So, if Hawk is your totem animal, your lesson in this spin around the medicine realm may be to balance your vision with a healthy portion of sensitivity. Red-tailed Hawk symbolism meanings are tied closely to the Kundalini and root chakra. Those with the Hawk totem animal are passionate, confident partners who possess a strong libido. Because of the Kundalini connection, Hawk people constantly seek higher enlightenment and devote a good deal of their lives to trying to find and live their bliss. There's so much more on here also, and I would spend like an extra 10 minutes reading it, but time is gonna run out. I need to go to an urgent care about my ear. Yeah, because it just sounds like a faint windiness still, and I can't get out of it. Yeah, I found an urgent care yesterday, but like the smarty party that I am, I don't think I saved it. Damn.
For all other inquiries or to be transferred to our front office, press 5. Please hold while I try that extension. Can I help you?
Hi, I was just calling to see if you were taking any appointments for physical exams.
Oh, we don't do routine physicals here. Only sports physicals and a work physical.
Okay, no problem, thank you. Yo, when I tell you, I really just need, I just need a physical. I just need a physical. I just need a physical. I need a physical. I need blood work. I need to go in for like my ear. I just need to see a doctor. Okay, well, I definitely need to go home because I need to poop. But I need to figure out where the fuck I can get a physical and like blood work done, because my assigned doctor for Medi-Cal isn't doing any immediate isn't doing any immediate bookings, so my appointment is until January. So yeah, let me take my ass home. Hi. Today's the 12th. Hi. Oh, I took yesterday off from vlogging, mainly because, well, I did an Instacart in the morning, and then at the last minute, a friend of mine hit me up because she was gonna do like a quick surprise thing for another friend's birthday. So I had to roll through for that. Yeah, and I got home late, and I was so tired. By the time I got home, my body was sore this morning. I was so tired this morning. I did not want to get out of bed, and I woke up late. And then I went to, where did I go? I did an Instacart. I did a couple Instacarts today. Came home and just kind of like kicked it for a bit. But during the second one, I wasn't feeling amazing. Overall, today was a good day. I just wasn't feeling great during the second Instacart, and I think it's because I had done this thing where I crack my neck, but sometimes when I crack my neck and I do it too much, it pinches a nerve or something, and then it sends this really weird shooting. It's not painful, it's just a weird sensation just on the left side of my neck, and then it starts to make the left side of my brain, like on the back of my head, hurt. And I had done that earlier in the day, but it wasn't until a few hours later that I was walking around, and then I was just thinking, why does my brain hurt like this? Why does my neck feel weird? And then I put two and two together and realized, well, that's probably why. But I came home after that shop because it was a pretty big one, and just scrolling on Twitter. I was hungry, just didn't feel like getting up to actually make anything, so I warmed up some leftovers and just finished those. And now I'm about to finish the last of my salted caramel chocolate chip cookies from Sprouts, and probably gonna finish editing Certified for my unemployment benefits. And I low-key just want to crash early, to be honest. It's only 5:30 and I'm ready to just be a grandma. Oh, that's my tooth feel weird, and I have like a lump in my throat when I swallow. There's just so many things going on. But it's fine. I'm gonna be fine. I'm gonna gargle some salt water and call it a day. Yeah, I'll probably check in with y'all tomorrow. I'm supposed to go on a hike, but I could feel my uterus doing its thing, so we'll see how that goes, and if I feel up for it, and if I start bleeding tonight or tomorrow. But other than that, I'll see y'all later.